welcome to this week's edition of TBC Kids Club. I'm your host, Crafty Aggie. TBC Kids Club is a children's club that seeks to promote learning through art, crafts, and do-it-yourself activities. If you are a parent, register on the links below and subscribe to our channel. Let's begin, shall we? In this activity, I'll be showing you how to make a snail. You will need the following materials. Paper. I have green, pink, and blue colored paper, but you can also use any sort of paper. Even white can work. Then we have glitter. This is green glitter, but you can work with any other color. Then we have a pair of scissors. Always remember to ask for help from an adult when handling any sharp objects. Then we have a marker pen. Alternatively, you can use a black pencil. Then glue stick. Lastly, we have two circular templates. This is just sellotape and insulating tape, but this is just a big one and a small one. So just find anything that can fit with this category. All these materials can be found at Textbook Center. Step 1, draw a circle using the large circular template and cut it out. So take your marker pen and place your circular template on top of the paper. Trace around it like this. Close off the marker pen. Take your pair of scissors and cut out the circle. So just follow along the black marking. Done. Step 2, fold the circle in half. Here is our circle. Just fold it in half, either vertically or horizontally, and just crease down at the center like this. Now we have a semicircle. Step 3, draw another circle using the small circular template and cut it out. So this is a smaller circular template. Now, let's cut out the circle. I'm just first cutting it from the bigger chunk of paper so that I have little to hold on to. It will be easier for cutting. Then I just follow the black marking, go all around it, and I'm done with the smaller circle. Step 4, we now want to make the snail's shell. So draw a spiral shape on the small circle and decorate with glitter as follows. So on your small circle, draw a spiral shape like this. Then after doing that, you will take your glue stick, open it out, and just as the line goes, you will dab glue on top of the black marking, just following the spiral shape that we have made. Like that. And then take some glitter, sprinkle it on top of the paper. It will stick on the places which have glue. So lift it up, just gently, and return the excess inside the tin. And we have the shape there. Step 5, we now want to make the eyes. So draw and cut out 2 thin strips and 2 small circles as follows. Let's begin with the strips. So it's just rectangular strips. I'm just following the edge of that paper. So these are 2, 1 and 2. Then right beside them, I'll draw 2 small circles, which we will all cut out. So now, the cutting bits. Okay, so these are the 2. Let's draw in the eyeballs. It's just 2 dots. 1 here, 1 here. And then we want to stick these 2 dots onto these thin strips. So you can either dab glue on the strip or behind this eye, like this. So you can either dab glue here or behind here. And here are the eyes. Step 6, stick the decorated shell onto the semicircle. You remember our semicircle? So just dab some glue on top of it, on one half of it. Right at the center there. Close off your glue, then take the decorated shell and just stick it on top like this. Step 7, stick the eyes onto the semicircle as follows. These eyes will go behind the semicircle like this. So I'm just showing you how they'll appear before I glue anything. So since they will be behind the semicircle, what you can do is that you can glue the strips, or you can also glue behind this shell. So just turn it the other side like this. Then you just stick them here, 1, and the second one, 2. Finally, open up the snail's body and see it come to life. So this is how we will open up our snail. We'll just lift it up like this. And then we'll just widen the gap, the space in between there. And we'll have the snail stand on its own. Here is our snail. That was fun, right? Take a photo of your snail and upload it using the hashtag TBC Kids Club to stand a chance of winning cool gift hampers from Textbook Center. Now that we're done with the snail, what other animal can we make? I know! Let's make a penguin! You will need the following materials: Uhu glue or any other multi-purpose glue like super glue. Then we have glue stick. Next, we have a black marker pen, or you can also use a black pen, a crayon, or a pencil. Then we have a pair of scissors, very sharp, so always remember to ask for help when handling this. Then we have 2 tissue roll innings. Next, we have a watercoloring set together with our water. You can also use any other type of paint or just crayons or colored pencils. Then we have paper. I am using green, but you can work with any other color. All these materials except for the tissue roll innings and the water can be found at Textbook Center. Step 1. Cut one of the tissue roll innings in half as follows. Gently press down one of the tissue roll innings like this, and then with your pair of scissors, cut through at the middle like this. You will remain with 2 halves. Step 2. Paint one of the half tissue roll innings and the full one black using watercolor. Okay, so we've opened our watercolor set. First, you dip your brush in water and then dab it on the color black like this, and then start painting. The reason why we are using the color black is for the penguin's body, which is usually a mix of white and black. Now we are on to the big one. And you can always pause the video, take a break, and come back to it a while later. Painting the tissue roll will be much easier than coloring. That I am sure. Almost done. On to the very last streaks of our brush. This is good. Let's leave them at that. Step 3, we now want to make the beak, the feet, and the eyes of the penguin. So follow me as I show you. So this is a green paper. I've just turned it the other way so that I can draw the feet and the beak first. So let's start with the feet. So this is it, just 3 toes. And then I won't draw its pair because what we will do is that we will fold this paper in half when cutting so that we will end up with 2 feet. So now let's draw the beak below here. Like that. And then we want to draw the eyes, but we don't want the marks appearing on the white side of the paper. So what I'll do is that I'll just switch back to the green side and draw one eyeball, and then we'll do the same trick for the feet when cutting so that we have a pair of eyes. So now let's start cutting. We'll start with the feet. Then, as I told you, I will just fold this paper in half like this. And then I'll just cut out this part here so that it's easy to cut out the feet. Like that. Then here are our 2 penguin feet. Now let me cut the beak. just a small one, just a triangle. Be careful not to cut through it. A small one, right? Then let's go to the eye. Good. Here we have the eyes. So now I want to draw the eyeballs. It's just a smaller circle. Even shading, just leave a small white circle in the middle of your eyeball, like that. Done! Step 4. Draw and cut out a rectangle from the paper. Okay, so take your marker pen and then make sure you're drawing on the other side of the paper, not the white side, because we want the white part clean. So you just want to draw the rectangle. It's a rounded rectangle, which is basically a rectangle which doesn't have sharp corners. So a normal rectangle would look like this. These are the sharp corners, but our rectangle here won't have that, just that the corners will be rounded. So let me close it up like this. And then I will cut it out. Just take your pair of scissors. Finally, stick all the parts together to complete the penguin. We will begin with the rectangular patch. So let me just show you. So just dab some glue on the green part. Like that. And then take the full tissue roll inning and just stick it at the center like this. So this is the white patch that's usually on the penguin's body. Then we place it like this. Yeah, place it like that. Then we stick the feet in place. So rub some glue on the feet, and then they're just going to go below there, side by side, or they can appear like this. Make sure you have them glued in place. You can even press down the tissue roll inning like that, that you can ensure that they're set in place. Then we leave it there. Now we go to the penguin's head. This is just the penguin's body, and we can start with the eyes. Oh, having trouble picking up one eye. So just stick it there, and then pick the other eye. Stick it beside the first one. Like this. And then take your beak, rub some glue on it, and then just stick it there, below the eyes, in there. And now we want to stick this head onto the penguin's body like this. So what we'll do, because we want to use this uhu glue, which is very strong, so that's why we haven't used the glue stick. With this one, stick very well. Sorry, don't let it roll. Glue on the table. So you just want to stick it somewhere at the center of the body like this. Then just hold it in place until it completely dries. I'm seeing the feet aren't as visible from the top, so I'm just pushing them to the front like that, so that you can see the penguin's cute little feet. Okay, so we can see that the head has dried up and we have our penguin. That was cool, right? Don't miss out on a chance of winning fun gift hampers from Textbook Center. Simply upload photos of your projects using the hashtag TBC Kids Club. Remember to subscribe to this channel or click the links below for more details. See you all next time. Bye.